Hello everyone, welcome to Squared S. So let's solve this together. It says x plus y equals to 100 and x times y equals to 1000. X and y are the unknowns. So if we say solution, we're going to rewrite x plus y equals to 100 and call it equation 1, and x times y equals to 1000 and we call this equation 2. So we say from equation 1, y is equal to 100 minus s. We call this equation 3. So we're going to put equation 3 into equation 2, and our equation will become x 100 minus s is equals to 1000. If you open up the bracket, we have 100s minus s squared equals to 1000. And let's arrange by writing the highest power of s first. So we have minus s squared plus 100s minus, let's bring the 1000 over to this side, becomes negative 1000 equals to 0. Since the coefficient of s squared is minus 1, we are going to multiply through by minus 1 to make it positive. So if you do that, we have s raised to power 2 minus 100s plus 1000 equal to 0. And this is a typical quadratic equation, and we are going to use quadratic formula that says s is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2. And a 1, b is minus 100, and c is the constant, which is 1000. So if we put in our value into the formula, we're going to have s to be equals to minus 100 plus or minus square root of minus 100 squared minus 4 times 1, that's 1000 all over 2 times 1. So here s will become minus times minus as 100 plus or minus square root of minus 100 squared 10,000, and 4 times 1 will be 4 times 1000, that is 4000 all over 2. 2 times 1 is 2. So if we solve this further, we'll have s to be equals to 100 plus or minus square root of 6000. 10,000 minus 4000, that is 6000 all over 2. So at this point, we're going to break 6000 into its factors. We have 6000, and it can be written as 100 times 60, and 60 is the same as 4 times 15. So in place of 6000, we replace these factors. S therefore will become 100 plus or minus square root of 4 times 15 times 100 all over 2. So if we solve further, we're going to have that we have a times b square root is same as square root of a times square root of b. So from here, s will be equal to 100 plus or minus square root of 4 times square root of 15 times square root of 100 all over 2. Here, s will be 100 plus or minus 4 is a perfect square and the square root of 4 is 2 times 15 is not a perfect square. 100 is a perfect square. Square root of 100 is 10 all over 2. So if we do this very well, we have s to be 100 over 2 plus or minus 2 times 10, that is 20 square root of 15 all over 2. And if we simplify further, we have s to be equals to 100 over 2, which is 50 plus or minus 20 over 2, that is 10 root 15. So the values of s1 will be 50 plus 10 root 15, and s2 will be 50 minus 10 root 15. But we recall that from equation 3, y is equals to 100 minus s. This is equation 3, y equals to 100 minus s. So for y1, 100 minus s1 is 50 plus 10 root 15. So if you simplify further, y1 will be equals to 100. So we put the value of s in a bracket because it's an expression. So the negative sign will open it up. So we have it as minus 50 minus 10 root 15. So if you solve this, we have y1 will be equals to 100 minus 50. That will be 50 minus 10 root 15 for y1, and for y2 will be equals to 100 minus s2, which shows that 100 minus s2 is 50 minus 10 root 15. That will be 50 minus 10 square root of 15. y2 will be 100 minus 50 minus times minus will be plus 10 root 15. So y2 therefore 100 minus 50, that will be 50 plus 10 root 15. And this is the value for y2. So s1, y1 will be equal to 50 plus 10 root 15, and y1 is 50 minus 10 root 15, and s2 y2 is equals to 50 minus 10 root 15, and y2 is 50 plus 10 root 15. In the close observation, the first value of s is the same as the second value of y, and while the second value of s is the same as the first value of y. So to verify if this value satisfies our equation, we are going to replace our values in the original equation to verify. So I'm going to use just one pair to do that. So we have s plus y equals to 100. So if we use the first pair, 50 plus 10 root 15, plus y is 50 minus 10 root 15. It is equal to 100. So from here we can see that 10 root 15 can cancel out, because plus and minus, to be left with 50 plus 50. It is equal to 100. Obviously, 50 plus 50 is 100, is equal to 100. So it satisfies the first equation. And for the second, we have s times y equals to 1000. So again, 50 plus 100 root 15 times 50 minus 10 root 15. Will it be equal to 1000? But from algebra, we have a plus b times a minus b to be equal to a squared minus b squared. And 50 plus 50 plus 10 root 15 times 50 minus 10 root 15 is in this form. So we're going to replace it with this form. It will therefore become, since our a is 50, to be 50 raised to power 2 minus, and b is 10 root 15 squared. Will this be equal to 1000? 50 squared is 2500 minus 10 squared root 15 squared. Will it be equal to 1000? 2500 minus 10 squared is 100. Square root of 15, the square will cancel square root 15. Will it be equals to 1000? Here, 2500 minus 100 times 15, that is 1500. It is equal to 1000. And obviously 2500 minus 1500 to be left with 1000 is definitely equal to 1000. That means that our values for s and y satisfy the equation. Thank you for staying to the end. Bye bye.